Welcome back, guys. This is our next tutorial for the DevOps. In this project, basically we build our Jenkins job and then we will create a bar file using the Maven project. In the last lecture, we have installed the Jenkins and the setup, install the Java and the Maven. So in this lecture, we will configure the Java and the Maven onto the Jenkins, and then we will import a Maven project using the freestyle job, and then we will create a bar file for the same. So for that, first we have to install the Jenkins, and that is the Jenkins URL. I have created one job here for the first deployment that we will use for this lecture. So before setting up the job, first we have to set the Java, Maven, and the Git path for the Jenkins. So that basically Jenkins will know where the Java is installed, where the Maven is installed, and where the Git is present. So for that, you have to go to the Manage Jenkins section. And then you have to go to the Global Tool Configuration. Since we have already installed Java, Maven, and the Git onto our VM, so we have to find the path for that particular software, and then we have to provide that software path into the Jenkins. So for that, I have mentioned the command in the or Java document. So basically, if you want to, we have already set the Java home path, so we have to just echo $ Java home. So if you type this command into a terminal, just connect the command in a terminal, and then type echo $Java home. So it will provide the path where the Java is stored. So we have installed the Java successfully in my previous lecture, and we have set up the Java home also. So just type the command echo $Java home, and it will provide the Java home path. Just copy that path, just copy, and go to the Jenkins JDK section and type a name. I type Java and provide the Java home path that is already there. Now for the Maven, same command is there for the echo $Maven home, because we have set up the Maven home also. So just we have to run the command echo $Maven home, and type the command. So it will provide the path where the Maven is stored. So just copy the same path again and go to the Jenkins and the Maven, and provide the name. You can provide the any name and provide the Maven path. Uncheck the checkbox, install automatically, because we have already installed the Maven, and in this path is already present on the VM. The third one is the Git, because our Maven project is present on the Git, and we have to fetch that project from the Git, and then we have to build the software. For that, we have to install the Git on the particular. Provide the path on. If we have the command called yum install git. If the git is not installed, just run the command yum install git, and it will install the git on your VM successfully. After a successful installation, if you type the command which git, it will provide the path where the git is installed. So if you not installed in your VM, just you have to install the yum install git, and then you have to type the command which git. Then it will provide the path where git is stored. So just copy that part again and go to for the git, and just type the name and the path where the git is stored. So all the configuration is saved successfully. We have saved the Java home path using the echo $Java home, echo $Maven home for the Maven home, and we have installed the git using the bitch-git command, and then we can provide the yum install git command, and then we use the bitch-git command to get the path for the particular git. So we have to save all the configuration, and then we have to go to the dashboard, and we have to create a new item and a freestyle project. So I've already created a new freestyle project, so I'm just opening that. So in this freestyle project, if I click on the configure, we have to provide the source code management where we are fetching the git. So for this course, I have provided a simple Maven project that is provided in my Maven repository that is public, so you can directly fork that particular repository and then you can use it. So I have mentioned that git repository path in my bud document, so you can directly use that particular git project and you can fork directly for your practicing purpose. So just use that git repository URL and copy it and paste it as a source code management. Since it is public, so no password is required for that. So just paste that particular URL, and then in the post build action, we have to building that particular Maven project. So we have to use the invoke top label Maven target, and then we have to provide the Maven that we have already set in the global tool configuration. So I have provided the name as a Maven. So just select that particular Maven, and the command is test install. Test install is the command that will run build the Maven project and created the war file for the same. Just two configuration is only required. One is to set up the git path, and the second one is the set up the top label Maven command and include the Maven that we have set and the command. Just save it and build that project. So if you build, it will successfully start building. Open that particular build, go to the console output. In the console output, you are able to see that it's successfully building the project, including compiling, it's run the tools test, and build is successful now. So the build is successful, and we have created a bar file for the same. So first we have to check where the bar file is present on the machine, and then the next lecture we will deploy that same bar file into the Tomcat server. To check the bar file, we already know that Jenkins is installed into the where lib folder. So we have to move to cd where, then liv, and then we type ls-a. So Jenkins is present. So we have to go to the inside the Jenkins, and then ls-a. So multiple folders are there, but we have focused onto the workspace because the work inside the workspace only the war file is present. So open to the workspace, ls-a. So here the first deployment, that is the name that we have created the job. So that particular job folder is available here. So go to that particular job. So whatever name you have provided for this particular job, that will be created by the Jenkins after the successful build. So go inside it, for example, type ls-a. Inside that you have to go to the web app, then web app. And if you again type ls-a, you are able to see the target folder. So just go to the target and then type ls-a. So here the web app.bar file is present. So we have successfully configured the Jenkins job. We have configured the Java home path, Maven home path, and then we have configured the Git, and then we have created a freestyle job, and we have provided a Git repository Maven project. This is a sample Git repository project for the your testing, and then we have to configure the Maven and the command like test install, and then we have built the job and the successfully created the bar file for the same. In the next lecture, we will create a separate machine. In the separate machine, we will configure the Tomcat server, and then we will deploy that particular Wi-Fi into the. Because in the best practice, we don't Jenkins all these things on the same machine. So we will have the Jenkins and all the configuration on the one machine. In the second machine, we will have the Tomcat and the other remaining configuration. So we will configure the Jenkins and successfully generated the war file. So in the next lecture, we will create a one more machine and then install the Tomcat server on it, and then we will deploy that particular war file into the second machine where the Tomcat server is present. So that's all for this lecture. You can refer this document that I provided in the description box, and you can use this Git repository Maven project for your practicing purpose. So that's all for this lecture. If you have any question, you can reach out to me on the LinkedIn. My LinkedIn URL is given on the description box. Thank you. Thanks for your time.